Thank you for joining in on another episode of Inspo with titled Eat From Your Own Dish. During my years as a primary school teacher, teaching starts from the known to the unknown. This enhances the attention and participation of the students. The energy level in the class was amazingly high whenever I taught the topic food as compared to algebra. Even the students whom I regarded as picky eaters had so much to say because food was part of their daily routine. As I interacted with young people, I frequently heard the expression, "Wait for it, something is cooking," a subtle way of telling me not to pry into what their plans were. Unlike my angels in primary school, they were not referring to physical food. Most of the time, they wowed me as they worked on making their beautiful ideas become a reality. The curiosity in me gets piqued when I see people trying to defend their acts of shenanigans by saying, "This is me, I am doing me, take me for who I am." And I wonder if we realize that we can be likened to dishes, food, being served to the people around us. What kind of dish would your family, friends, colleagues liken you to? A freshly baked cake or a rotten orange? If you want others to accept you as a rotten orange, then be prepared to enjoy a rotten orange juice being served to you as well. In science, we were taught that if we place a magnet in an iron filings, the magnet emits magnetic charges and attracts the iron filings, which also becomes magnetic and then begins to attract similar objects. Life is full of its own twists and turns, and we need to stay inspired to keep going. I guess you will agree with me that it will be healthier for us emotionally, psychologically, and otherwise if we are intentional about being that delicious cake to those around us. Exude positive vibes to those at the meal table of association with you. Rub off inspirational and positive vibes on others, knowing that one day they will exude same vibes on you when you're not at your peak, because life has its own way of making us eat from our own dish. Let me share a true life story about my cousin, Precious the Magician, who happens to be talented in magical arts. 5 years into his craftsmanship, he decided to quit and focus solely on his legal profession because he had suffered a breakdown from a major performance that went wrong. His friend Ayobami was so passionate about this matter that he went on Twitter, now X, to solicit for support from the Twitter community not to allow Precious quit. Today, Precious the Magician celebrates a decade of his craftsmanship, appreciating the support system, and he mentioned his friend who used everything in his power to nudge him on. His most recent show, Twisted Reality, featured Josh, the magician, fastest reader and comedian on America's Got Talent show, and it was broadcasted live on DSTV. I read the above story on his Instagram handle and asked Precious the Magician if I could share as it synced with this episode which I had drafted that morning. After reading my draft, this is what he had to say.
Spot on. We each have the ability to make a positive impact on the lives of those we encounter. We really should strive to be better versions of ourselves to build those around us as they in turn build us.
Do enjoy your day as you continue to inspire those around you.